Hello and welcome again to another week's edition of the Midweek Motivationals. I am excited to give this really short video. I promise you this time around it's really short. And the reason that it's this short is because it's a topic that I encounter almost twice in my practice on a weekly basis. In my couple counseling sessions, this question comes up almost every single time. And it's the question of diversity. How do you cope with a partner or a spouse or a significant other who essentially does everything different than you do? And it irritates, it gets on your nerves, it puts a wedge in the relationship. And precisely what is the correct approach to things like this? And I give a really simplistic, because it's a simplistic answer that concerns like that require and demand. Simplistic in the sense that things are difficult or complicated based on essentially on how we view it. How you view every circumstance that you encounter determines the level of importance and the level of significance, and to what extent it will chart the course of your life. So say for instance your spouse or your best friend or your significant other does something diametrically different from how you would do it. And most people say, but this is the right way to do it. Or he doesn't do it like that, or she doesn't do it like that. This is how it should be. And I guess my question is, who are you to have the gold standard on what it should be? There is so much diversity in nature. Every single species of animal or plants or trees, or it doesn't even matter what it is, they all come different. So bottom line is that if what you're looking for in the context of a relationship is your clone, then you might as well just make your clone and be in a relationship with your clone. But the reality of life is that everyone come custom made to their unique specification. Everyone is uniquely different and uniquely endowed and has their unique baggage. And I say baggage because it's very important for us, all of us, to realize that we all come with our baggages. So who are you to have the gold standard on what should be the norm or what should be the right way to do it in your relationship? So bottom line, it boils down to how open-minded are you? And the issue of open-mindedness can take the whole day to discuss, because it's an issue that stems from a place of love. And it has so many permutations that I'm not going to speak about it in this video. But are you really in a relationship with someone you love? Loving someone, as I've said in the past, I said in the book, stems from self-love. If you're someone who is not able to appreciate and nurture and romance and love yourself, it's almost impossible for you to be able to appreciate and nurture and romance someone else. So, loving someone truly is being able to accept them and focus on their strengths as opposed to their weaknesses. And you know what I know for a fact, personally, something that's worked for me is that the minute in my relationship that I stopped focusing on the flaws in my partner, like you didn't do it like this, or we shouldn't, and began focusing on the ways that I saw that he was being helpful, that he was trying. I mean, essentially, I shifted the focus from the flaws to the good points. And essentially, being able to empathize, empathy is a very good characteristics, or a very um, um, great, a characteristics that every relationship should endeavor to have. See the partner or the other person in the relationship as someone who also is like you, deficient, who also is like you, craving to be loved, who also is like you to the extent that they want to be happy. And so focus on the right thing. And so to summarize the whole thing, on the issue of diversity, understand that the issue of diversity does not encompass and does not accommodate abuse of any sort, psychological, physical, but if it's a difference of opinion, if it's a difference of perspective, if it's a difference of how things should be done, the middle ground is to accept, accommodate, and walk with whatever it is, to the extent fully knowing that no one came like you, that everyone came custom made with their unique specification from the Almighty. And you know something else that I've noticed, considering that your significant other, your husband, your wife, your spouse, um, your your friend does not share the kind of background that you shared or the kind of background that you were raised with, probably would give you a better set of lenses in dealing with situations like that. Listen, I want you to share your comments on this topic because I know a lot of you have a ton of things to say regarding this topic. Share your insights, share your perspectives. Let's have a discussion on this because it's an exciting topic. And I want to know how you deal with issues of diversity and differences that stem or come up in a relationship. I wish you a fantastic, fabulous day and take care.